So as I do begin to bring this hearing to a closure, I want to thank my fellow subcommittee members and especially our witnesses for joining us today. In this time of global economic uncertainty, the United States cannot afford to fall behind. Immigration and higher education are essential engines for economic growth. We heard from Mr. Barola that almost half of the Fortune 500 companies in the U.S. were founded by immigrants or children of immigrants. Immigrants represent more than 1/3 of our nation's Nobel Prize winners, including all three of last year's winners. And DACA recipients include valedictorians and Rhodes Scholars and more. Like Dr. Larios, they're doctors, teachers, mothers, and fathers who are home in America and contributing greatly to our country. Higher education plays a critical role in attracting and unlocking the talent of immigrant students. Immigrants make up about 1/5 of all startup founders who have attracted venture capital in the last 30 years. Most of those entrepreneurs came to this country through student visas to earn a college or a graduate degree. And international students and students with DACA all frequently start companies in the same state where they went to school, bringing economic benefits to the entire community. The evidence is clear. We should be eager to welcome immigrant students and make it easier for them to access higher education. And we should listen to the economists and business leaders who are sounding the alarm on our labor shortage today and on our decline in the population growth rate. But instead of maintaining our edge, it seems like we risk falling behind. Filling STEM jobs in particular is critical to maintaining our supply chains, growing our economy, and protecting our national security. But at the current rate, we risk losing our leadership position at the forefront of technology and innovation. We cannot afford to let our colleges and universities fall behind in the global competition for talent. Our losses would be other countries' gains. So it's time to pass critically needed reforms to attract and retain more international students. And it is time to pass permanent protections for dreamers, ensuring that they have lawful status and a pathway to citizenship that they have earned. Congressional inaction is threatening to push DACA recipients like Dr. Larios out of the workforce and back into the shadows. A majority of undocumented students graduating from high school today aren't even eligible to benefit from DACA and follow her path. As we mark the 10th anniversary of DACA tomorrow, and as we work to restore our economy, Congress must act. So let's follow the evidence that we heard today and pass long overdue laws to attract and retain immigrant students. Our country and our economy clearly depend on it. And with that, thank you all again for your participation today. This hearing is adjourned.